A billionaire CEO has been pretending to be disabled while dating his girlfriend. The day before their wedding, he asks his mother if he can finally reveal his true identity to his fiancée. It turns out this whole charade was his mother's idea. With their family's $10 billion fortune, she wanted to protect her son from gold diggers, which is why she suggested he pose as disabled. With excitement, the CEO goes to visit his fiancée to discuss their wedding plans for the next day. However, as he approaches her door, he overhears disturbing sounds coming from inside. Curious, he initially wants to confront her immediately, but hesitates at the last moment. He calmly returns to his wheelchair before angrily knocking on the door. Inside, his girlfriend and another man panic when they hear the knocking. The man, however, isn't worried. He tells the deceitful woman to explain to the CEO that they're just discussing wedding arrangements. When she opens the door, the CEO can tell immediately what was happening from her appearance. He angrily demands to know why this other man is there. The man casually explains he's helping plan the wedding since he and the CEO are good friends. The CEO, unable to contain his anger, berates them both. His girlfriend, seeing his reaction, threatens to cancel tomorrow's wedding. Despite his fury, the CEO backs down. After leaving, he calls his mother to explain what happened. She becomes enraged and wants revenge on the deceitful pair, but the CEO asks her to stay calm. He already has a plan. Hearing this, his mother feels reassured. After hanging up, the CEO wanders aimlessly down the street when he witnesses a kidnapping attempt in broad daylight. He shouts for bystanders to help, but no one moves. When the kidnapper notices him and threatens him with a weapon, the already angry CEO stands up, wields his wheelchair as a weapon, and successfully rescues the woman. He discovers the woman is unconscious and calls for someone to perform CPR. When an elderly bystander suggests he do it himself, the CEO reluctantly agrees and begins the procedure. The woman regains consciousness just as his face is close to hers, and she immediately covers his mouth, shouting "pervert." The elderly man quickly explains the situation, and she finally believes him. As the CEO prepares to leave, the woman stops him and asks if he's married. He explains he's supposed to get married tomorrow, but his fiancée betrayed him, then suddenly asks if she would marry him instead. When she remains silent, he assumes it's because she's also put off by his disability. Shocked, the woman points out that he was quite physically capable during the rescue. The CEO explains his legs are only temporarily functional and he'll be back in the wheelchair soon. As he turns to leave, the woman quickly accepts his proposal, telling him that if he breaks off his engagement with his fiancée tomorrow, she'll marry him. Continue the story here. Download the Kalostv app, search for 17RD54, and watch the full series.